Is your attention span really shorter than a goldfish's? Some studies say it is, about 8 seconds on average, even less than a goldfish. But here's the shocker. The reason you can't concentrate isn't that you're lazy or lacking willpower. It's because modern life is training your brain to be distracted. Think about it. Endless social media feeds and constant notifications. They've rewired your brain to crave something new every few seconds. Staying focused on one thing for more than a minute starts to feel almost impossible. But what if I told you there's an easy way to fix this? The truth is, your attention span is like a muscle, and you can strengthen it with a few simple daily habits. In this video, we're going to reveal 3 powerful steps to rebuild your focus and supercharge your attention span. Step number 1. Why we struggle to focus. Why is it so hard to focus, even when we want to? The simple answer is, our brains have been retrained by our environment. Think about your daily routine. You bounce between social media feeds, messages, and dozens of quick videos. Every time you swipe or tap, your brain gets a little hit of novelty. It's like feeding it candy non-stop. You're teaching your mind to crave something new every few seconds. Eventually, you end up with what some call popcorn brain. Your thoughts jumping around like kernels in a popper. After so much constant stimulation, your mind struggles to settle on one thing. No wonder a quiet 10-minute task feels unbearable. Your brain is restless, always looking for the next distraction. The key is this. The actual problem is not your laziness or lack of discipline, but rather your conditioned short attention span. If you are, for instance, attempting to lift a considerable weight without any training, you wouldn't blame yourself for struggling. It's natural. You have to train to achieve great things. In the same way, if you haven't trained your attention, of course it gets fatigued quickly. Our modern habits have been like anti-training, leaving our focus weak and flabby. The good news is, if mindless scrolling and multitasking have trained your focus down, you can train it back up again. So if endless distraction has been shrinking your ability to concentrate, how can you stretch your attention span back out? Let's find out in the next step. Step number 2. Use simple habits to train your focus. The good news is that you can rebuild your attention span by treating it like a muscle and giving it regular exercise. Just as you wouldn't run a marathon without training, you shouldn't expect to instantly focus for hours without practice. Instead, start with small, simple habits that train your brain to concentrate a little longer each day. Try this. Spend just 3 minutes a day practicing pure focus. Find a calm space, close your eyes, and breathe slowly and deeply. Concentrate entirely on the sensation of your breath flowing in and out. Time yourself for 3 minutes. Gently return your focus to your breath when, not if, your mind drifts. It's like a daily, brief mental push-up. Do this every day, and you'll notice it's starting to get a bit easier. After a week or so, try 5 minutes, then maybe 10. You'll be building your focus stamina gradually, just like any physical exercise. You can also do other simple focus drills during your day. Read for 5 minutes without checking your phone even once. Single task for 10 minutes. Pick one small task, like tidying up, and do only that for the full 10 minutes, with no interruptions. These exercises might seem small, but over time, they build up your mental endurance. Just like a few push-ups each day make your body stronger, a few minutes of focus practice each day will make your mind stronger. You'll gradually become more patient and less tempted by every phone notification. Now, building your focus muscle is great, but how do you make sure you keep at it? In other words, how do you make these new habits stick for the long term? That's what step 3 is all about. Step number 3, build consistency and shape your identity. To make your focus habits stick, build them into your identity. Start thinking of yourself as someone who can focus. Each small action is a vote for that identity. When you follow through on a 3-minute meditation or a 5-minute reading session, you prove to yourself, I can concentrate. Every time you do it, that belief grows a bit stronger. Eventually, all those little votes add up and you truly start to believe, I am a focused person. And once that happens, sticking to your habits becomes much easier because it's just part of who you are. To reinforce this new identity, set up a feedback loop. Keep a tiny journal or habit tracker for your focus practice. Each day you train your attention. Jot down what you did and how you felt. You might note something like, Day 1, focused 3 minutes, very restless. And later, Day 7, 5 minutes, much smoother. Seeing these notes over time gives you proof that you're improving. It feels good to see progress, and it tells your brain this is working, which makes you want to keep going. And whenever you stay focused or resist a distraction, give yourself a little mental high five. That positive reinforcement makes the habit even more rewarding, so you'll feel good about continuing. All of this creates a positive cycle. As you consistently practice focusing, you strengthen your identity as a focused person. And the stronger that identity gets, the easier it becomes to stay consistent. Now you know why focus is hard, how to train it, and how to make it last. To close, let's zoom out and look at the big picture one more time. We said there was one thing you needed to understand before you could strengthen your focus. Now you know what it is. Your attention span isn't fixed. It's a muscle you can grow. Once you realize that, focusing stops being an impossible challenge or some special talent only certain people have. Instead, it becomes a skill you can improve step by step. And that one mindset shift changes everything. Now, what would your life look like if you truly mastered your attention? Imagine all the tasks you could eventually complete and the time you would save if you weren't often sidetracked. Imagine being without your mind wandering in whatever you are doing, work, study, or time with loved ones. Controlling your attention lets you channel your energies toward what is genuinely important. What could you do if distraction no longer held you back? Your continued presence, listening till the conclusion, proves you are determined to reclaim your attention. And that is something to be proud of. Congratulations on making it to the end. By sticking with this, you've shown more focus and patience than most people do. So keep that momentum going by practicing those small focus exercises each day and watching your attention span grow. Every extra minute of focus is a win. If you want to go deeper into rewiring your mind and habits, click the playlist on screen.